My name's Randy Drake. I'm the owner of Citizen Canine. Welcome. Citizen Canine has been here for 24 years this year. We opened in 2000. We had a makeshift camera system, but we were having a hard time getting the cameras to the yards with our Wi-Fi and our wiring system. So we were looking for something that would be a little more stable.
Over the years of looking at having cameras put in the yard, all of the contractors before didn't know how to install them without having conduit going across the yards and all those pieces. Safe and Sound came out, they looked down in the fence line and saw that these were open and accessible. They had the idea of putting the conduit lines and running the cords through the fence, which was a save for us.
We did get 3 quotes. 2, I think, were trying to get the business, but they weren't as well established. And I think we had to go with somebody who was more established. I felt like it was going to be a quality installation and we were going to get the follow-up care that we were looking for. And
Have you?
And we have. This is one of the most unsafe areas in America. So we like to have the cameras up on a monitor and then we can watch all our yard play if there's any reason for us to need to go out in yards. So we have an eye on what's going on.
What was it like when Safe and Sound trained you on how to use the system? Did they train you on how to?
They did, and they were very patient with me. But my manager is much more proficient on these things,
Nice.
so he understands it. But they're great. Anytime I call, anytime I've talked to anybody, they've been great.
That's awesome.
Super helpful. You did a door entry system for us,
We
too.
did, yeah.
We had a very antiquated door entry system, and we wanted something a little more up to date where the early staff can come in and go.
Do you like the entry system that you have now?
Love the entry system. I have an app on my phone. I never had a key. Like, I'm the owner and I would kind of try to come get my dogs after hours and I could never figure out how to get in. Now I have my little app, I can come and go as I please. The other thing I was really looking for was to be able to check in from home or remotely. And like, I have an app on my phone, I can easily look in and see what's going on.
So I have full access to just be here all the time. If I call in and don't get an answer, I would have just been here. Whereas now I can call in. If I don't get an answer because they're somewhere away from the telephone, I can look in and make sure everything's fine.
How do you feel now that you have a good camera system and a good access control system and a vendor that you can trust? How does that make you feel?
I think it's great. I think we are more comfortable. I think it's safe. We're a 24-hour facility. We have somebody here 24 hours a day. So I'm comfortable at night that their cameras are on. If we need to check in on anything, but if something happens, if a dog got out of a sweep, we could see what was happening. We are sleeping better at night, especially with the exterior of the building and all the crime that's increasing in the area.